Africa is working on important initiatives to accommodate its growing population. Some of the largest megaprojects Africa has ever seen are currently underway as the continent develops necessary infrastructure to accommodate its rapidly expanding population. These are 10 of Africa's largest megaprojects. Please like this video and make sure to stick around till the end. Grand Inga Dam. By far, the largest building project in Africa is the Grand Inga Dam, a proposed hydroelectric dam near Inga Falls on the Congo River in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The dam is expected to be the greatest hydropower project in the world, with an average yearly output of 39,000 megawatt, about twice that of the Three Gorges Dam in China. The projected cost of Grand Inga Dam, including the price of the transmission lines required to transport its power across the continent, is 100 billion. By December 2016, the project was supposed to get underway, but due to conflicts over the project, the World Bank withdrew its support in July of that year. Egypt's new capital city. Once essential utilities are established, housing units in Egypt's new administrative capital, which has not yet been named, will be delivered within a year. The smart city, which is 45 kilometers east of Cairo, is divided into 21 residential and 25 business areas. The metropolis will have many man-made lakes, 90 square kilometers of solar energy farms, and a recreation area twice the size of the central area in the New York metropolis. A new international airport, 40,000 hotel rooms, a theme park 4 times larger than Disneyland, 2,000 educational institutions, 150 mosques, 663 hospitals and clinics, and a technological park are some of the other notable features. At an estimated cost of 45 billion, the transfer of government departments, foreign embassies, the parliament, and presidential residences was scheduled to occur by the end of 2024. The metropolis is undoubtedly one of the largest megaprojects in Africa, albeit the project's exact cost has not yet been made public. Konza Technology City, Kenya has started building a 14.5 billion technology metropolis in Machakos County in an effort to draw in investors and tech expertise to propel the country's economic expansion. The name, African Silicon Savannah, refers to Konza City, which is 64 kilometers south of Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, and is designed to resemble Silicon Valley, California. The software development, data center, disaster recovery, call center, light manufacturing, business process outsourcing, and research institutes are the industries that the smart city aims to serve. Although a prestigious Korean institution is among the wealthy investors drawn to Konza thus far, the project's glacial pace is concerning some of its important constituencies. Dangote Oil Refinery. At an estimated cost of 12 billion to 14 billion, Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, is developing a massive oil refinery in the Ibeju-Lekki neighborhood outside of Lagos, Nigeria. When Dangote Oil Refinery opens for business in 2024, it will rank among the largest oil refineries in the world with a daily processing capacity of 650,000 barrels of crude. The refinery is estimated to provide 9,500 direct jobs and 25,000 indirect jobs. It will also manufacture jet fuel, polypropylene, and gasoline and diesel of Euro V standard. Although Standard Chartered plc offered a 3.3 billion syndicated credit for Dangote, roughly 60% of the Dangote oil refinery will be self-funded. Lagos-Calabar Railway. Undoubtedly, the construction of the 1,400-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Railway, estimated to cost 10 billion, ranks among the largest infrastructure projects in Africa. Metro Inc., a US-based company, is interested in taking over the project that was originally awarded to a Chinese company. The Chinese company was unable to secure the necessary funding. When the Lagos-Calabar Railway is finished, it will link Port Harcourt, Uyo, and Aba, improving the flow of products and services throughout the area. Bagamoyo Port. In an effort to become the dominant economic force in the region, Tanzania has started building a massive port in the famous Swahili town of Bagamoyo, which will cost 11 billion. Bagamoyo Port, which is primarily funded by China, is anticipated to handle 20 million containers annually by 2045, making it the biggest port of its kind in East Africa. This initiative is a tri-state endeavor, including China, Oman, and Tanzania. A 1,700-hectare special economic zone will be established next to the port by an Omani sovereign wealth fund, while the port itself is being built by the state-owned China Merchants Port. Kenya Standard Gauge Railway. One of Africa's largest infrastructure projects, the 969-kilometer standard gauge railway from Mombasa to Malaba, is being built by Kenya at a cost of 9.9 billion. The project's first phase, which runs 472 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi, was finished at a cost of 3.27 billion, while Phase 2A, which runs 120 kilometers from Nairobi to Naivasha, was finished at a cost of 1.5 billion. However, Phase 2B of the railway, which will run 270 kilometers from Naivasha to Kisumu, would cost 3.8 billion, and Phase 2C, which will run 107 kilometers from Kisumu to Malaba, will cost 1.31 billion. Modderfontein Megacity. As a hub for Chinese companies investing in Africa, Modderfontein Mega Township, a 8 billion township being built in Johannesburg, South Africa, is being funded entirely by the Chinese. The Shanghai Zendai Group designed the 1,600-hectare city, which will be named as Modderfontein Megacity. It is the company's first venture estate. With a groundbreaking ceremony performed in 2015, construction for the proposed Modderfontein Megacity is anticipated to be finished in the following 15 to 20 years. One of South Africa's mega projects, the Modderfontein Megacity, will have residential, commercial, and industrial components. The Mambila hydroelectric power project. Nigeria is building a massive hydroelectric dam in an effort to increase its energy output. One of the largest building projects in Africa is the Mambila hydroelectric power project, which has been planned for more than 30 years. 3 dams across the Donga River in Taraba State, Nigeria, will be connected to the 5.8 billion Mambila hydroelectric power project, which is being carried out by Sino Hydro Corp of China. 3,050 megawatt of installed power will be available at the site. Grand Ethiopian Dam. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, formerly called the Millennium Dam, is a gravity dam that is being built in Benishangul Gumuz, Ethiopia, on the Blue Nile River. The 6,000 megawatt dam's construction started in 2011 and is currently 70% finished, well behind its July 2017 completion schedule. When the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is finished, it will rank 7th in the world and as the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa. The reservoir is expected to fill with water over a period of 5 to 15 years. However, rights groups are criticizing the 4.8 billion complex, claiming that it has forced over 20,000 people to relocate. In conclusion, the mega projects in Africa are not merely infrastructural marvels, they are the embodiment of a continent's unwavering determination to rise, innovate, and thrive. These colossal endeavors stand as beacons of progress, showcasing Africa's boundless potential and its people's resilience. As these projects continue to shape the landscape and pave the way for a brighter future, we can only anticipate the remarkable transformations they will bring to this diverse and vibrant continent. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you.